5 million kids have been diagnosed with attention deficit order or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah, there's actually a karate dojo in Scottsdale that's trying to battle that one kid at a time, you're saying, in a 90-day program. So joining me right now, we have Tiffany Richards and Richard Poage. You guys are from the Peaceful Warrior Martial Arts Studio there. It's in Scottsdale. Thanks so much for waking up with us and being with us with this exciting presentation. Talk to us. I mean, how were you able to link ADD, ADHD, and being able to help kids through karate and martial arts?
We've always known about the benefits of martial arts, improving focus, discipline, self-respect, and we had a lot of parents who were bringing their children in kind of as a last resort who might have been diagnosed with ADD or had the characteristics of ADD or ADHD, and that's how we came up with the program.
Okay, we know that a lot of times these kids will be medicated, given some prescription medications, and you are trying to stop that, or you do not want them to do that. This is an alternative.
That's right. We're looking for other alternatives so they can start to hone in on some life skills, and then the whole family is involved in it as well as the schools, and they can start to implement these basic tools and strategies to hopefully get them off medication or where they don't have to go on medication.
Okay.
And Richard, you're actually going to demonstrate some of the moves that you teach these kids, right?
Yes, well, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we do in a class. So in a normal class, it's nothing for a kid to learn a 4-step move really fast. Just block, block, strike, right? In a me class...
Step back, I think.
That looked like... You're right.
In a me class, we're going to work a lot on focus, on just standing still, holding this position, make sure they're returning to a ready stance between each move, and then we're going to really break the technique down. So we might work on just stepping out of the way of the kick, and we may do that 10 times before we ever add in the first hand move. And so we break things down, and we do what's called scaffolding so that it's easier for the students to learn.
Okay, what are some of the challenges that you guys face in this, and how do you move forward? Because this is something that it might be a little bit harder for them to grasp at first, but I'm sure as they go through the program, they learn all these things. So what are those difficulties?
A couple of the things that we notice is someone who might be diagnosed with ADD or have the characteristics of can't really function in a regular class. The regular classes could have up to 25 students.
Okay.
It's just too much for them. It's very overstimulating and overwhelming. So we actually have an 8-participant maximum in our ME program, which is Mental and Martial Enrichment Program. In addition, what we find that is very common right out the gate, as soon as they start the program, maybe seconds where they can stand in that ready position and then they're off doing something else. By the end of the 90 days, they could be standing in ready position for up to 5 minutes.
How do you encourage them to continue to stay in that stance, or in other, in other exercises too? What are the ways that you, the incentives?
Well, the program was designed by Dr. Dan Short and myself, so it's co-designed by a psychologist, and we use things like positive reinforcement and techniques that have been scientifically proven that psychologists use in play therapy settings to redirect and encourage the students to stay focused and stay in that ready position.
All right, Tiffany, Richard, thank you so much for being with us, Peaceful Warrior. Thank you so much. And if people want more information, where can they go?
They can go to our website, which is peacefulwarriorphx.com.
Perfect.
Can you take us out with a cool move? Can you take us out? Show us some moves quickly once we go to break. Go ahead, go.
Don't hurt Tiffany.
Go for it.
Choke is hit.
Very good.
That looked like it hurt. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I got to learn that.
Uh-oh, you're going to do it on me?
Yeah.